Hi, this is Military Modeller Paul. We're with my next build, which will start sometime towards the end of next week or the middle of this week. I've actually had some bits and pieces out of the box of this kit anyway to have a look. But anyway, this is going to be the build. It's going to be AF Club's AF35288. That's the kit number, and it's the Churchill with fascine carrier, which is basically this wooden bit on here, and it was actually released from the vehicle, taken off the vehicle once the vehicle had used the actual fascine and was on the vehicle. And I'm presuming that would have been carried by light vehicles or part of the brigade to actually ready for use for another time. So the fascines were used more than once during the Normandy landings, not just on the beaches or places where they needed to get over trenches or openings. Big artillery shells from battleships or whatever would make massive holes in the area, and if they couldn't get round them and it was too close, they would fill it with the fascines to allow the tanks to run over it, mainly for ditches though and things like that, and small dikes to where a tank would have trouble crossing it. So that's what they use, a fascine. And when I mean by fascine, I'm going to just put this up like this now. That's what I'm talking about. There you can see the fascines there. Now this doesn't come with that, it comes with a fascine holder, but not that. Now I was going to buy the actual resin one, but they want, it works out with postage, talking about over £100, so I decided I'll forget about that. I'll make it because it looks pretty straightforward. It's only short bits of timber, and it's made into little rolls, and it builds up. And they do give you a really good measurement in the instructions how the size it's not needed to make. And talking about if you're going to do that, you need to put a weight into the back of the vehicle to give it that equal balance. But there you go, that's what they say. So there you go. So there she is. That's what I'm going to be building. Now, this is actually meant for a group build within a site I've been a member of quite a while now, so I decided I haven't built anything on the site, so I've actually logged in and registered into the D-Day to the Bulge group build on this model site, which is the FLORYS model site, and that's the one I'm going to be doing it for. I've already put the photographs up of the actual the kit and bits and pieces just to say what I'm going to build in, and I've already took photographs and ready to do for that later on as well. So there you go. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Now in this particular case, I've took some photographs of a better quality for the actual my YouTube channel, so you can see all the sprues separately of what the kit is. There's quite a few of them. And I noticed there's going to be some quirky bits with the kit. The tracks are very good. When I looked into the kit, they're very good, they look nice, but evidently they don't attach properly, and you can't use normal glues or any glue, super glue or whatever, to actually attach it. And I think about a scale modeller, he actually used drilled through and put some wire down to hold it in place. I decided I didn't want to do that, so I've actually got a set of these to go with it as well. So through tracks, and it's AATL-60, and that should give me a better scale. And there's no sag on these kits. There's no sag as such on this because you're not going to see it, but I'm going to be using the metal tracks, and good thing is I can paint them and thread them through at the end when the kit's nearly finished. Anyways, just to show you I haven't started, here she is. And there's a lovely picture you get inside the box, and there she is. Now that's the bit I cut off, and that's the only bit I've done, is just have a look at that and see what it was like. And there's quite a bit of clean up to go on the past, but what I've decided to do, rather than actually do an in-depth view of what's in the box, I'm technically doing it because I've took the photographs to follow this little short video. So what it is, here's the instructions, and what I'm going to be doing, now this is a bit I'm going to be doing first. There's all different marks you're going to get. The other interesting one is the bridge layer. That's the bridge of the tanks, and then you get pictures of what I call the Hobart's funnies, and basically the different variants. And there's a little shell, the actual charge of it, see? So there you go. So it is a 290mm Pepard mortar. I thought it was a mortar, and it actually drops up downside, and they actually loaded up from in the load attach at the front of the tanks. Quite funny. Now, the one I would have loved to build would be the 30-foot bridge on the Churchill. That would look really good. It was used during World War II, and so is this one. This particular one, the Girder Bridge one, you can see here with the bridge going forward, that is the position it travels in. And when it was loaded on the landing craft, that actual bridge was like that, and some of the skippers on the landing craft weren't very happy because that acted as a massive sail. So you can see how it would work done that way. So there you go. There was another bridge one here, just over here. This one, the vehicle parks up and the vehicles go over the top of it. So very interesting subject, some of this stuff, and it's really good. And there's the fascine version again with it on the front. Now that looks like just one massive run of twigs. I think you can do it multiple ways, and it looks like you've actually got pipes in the middle What that's made of I don't know, but and there you go. And another one, the old carpet layer as I called it, it's called a bobbin Mark II. It was a bobbin Mark 1 and 2, and different ones, and a log carpet layer, another one, but I never saw that one in action too much. But anyway, and also this vehicle up there, the 30 gun, built to defend the mainland England against the invasion of Nazi Germany, and that's what it was doing, but it never did any action, so there you go. But anyway, this is the bit I'll be doing first. This page 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 5 to 6. Once you get to 5 and 6, I think that's the sponsons finish, and I call them, no they're not, see, and you carry on. So basically from 1 right up to 12, it's all about building the actual no, it's 1 to 11, sorry, 1 to 11, all about building the side sponsons with the actual track, where the actual tracks run across the running gear, a bit like a World War I tank in some ways, apart from these got French. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll be building those bits first, and then coming on and explaining if there's any issues or not. Now I know I'm going to expect some issues, because 1 or 2 other models have actually said there is when you're building it. Very fiddly evidently. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So after I've switched off from this now, you're going to see some photographs, and that will be it, the video, and there might be a short comment at the end. Here we go. See you in a minute. Well, I'm back, and thank you very much for watching those photographs. It wasn't too much, it was just to give you an idea of the sprue. There was only one close-in detail shot of it, just to let you know what the detail is. It's very crisp, it's quite nice. Some people say soft, but to me it didn't look too bad at all. So, excuse me, losing my voice. So anyway, I'll catch you on the first update sometime in the next couple of weeks, and I'll give you a rundown of what I've done on the instructions, and then basically say where there's any areas that need to be looked out for. But thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. There will be another video shortly, and that's to do with the Sea Fury. That is nearly finished now. I'm just finishing the last decals, and then I've got to get some varnish, and then just finish off the last bits, putting the little camera bay pod on the side and the fuel tank on the opposite wing. So that's nearly there now, thank you. So anyway, so look out for that video, the Sea Fury video, the Airfix one, the 148 one, and that should be with you within the next week or so. So thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Happy modelling.